glass. We restore your peace of mind. Our certified technicians use top-grade materials and precision techniques to repair or replace any auto glass damage. Need us to come to you? Our mobile service brings our expertise right to your home or office. Don't let that chip become a crack, or that crack become a bigger problem. We are ready to serve you. Daniel's Auto Glass, clear views ahead, peace of mind guaranteed.
At Autos by Nelson, we value our customers, so we sat them down to get their double take.
I have been a customer since I was old enough to drive. What I love about Autos by Nelson service program is they offer the Auto Advantage now. And so not only do they still double my warranty, but they offer free towing and they will pay my
In other news coming from Henry County, the Henry County Board of Zoning Appeals has rejected the request to reopen the former Oak Level Raceway. During a public hearing Wednesday afternoon, board members voted unanimously to deny the special use permit that would have allowed motorsports and entertainment events at that site. The property located at the end of Raceway Drive in the Reed Creek District is zoned Agriculture District A1. Officials did not approve the request, citing zone restrictions and the property's current land use designation. The permit request sparked discussion among residents, with some voting supporters for revitalizing the racetrack, while others raised concerns about noise, traffic, and impact on nearby homes. By denying this permit, the board has effectively blocked efforts to resume racing at the site under its certain zoning. The Oak Level Raceway, which once hosted local racing events, has been closed for several years. The board's decision leaves the future of the property uncertain. In other news coming from Carroll County, the Virginia State Police are investigating a fatal crash that claimed the life of a Bassett man earlier Sunday morning in Carroll County. The crash happened at around 1:29 a.m. on August 24th along Route 58 near Shaner's Way. According to investigators, a 2012 Toyota Venza traveling westbound ran off the right side of the roadway, striking a culvert and an embankment before overturning multiple times. The driver, identified as 46-year-old George Hawk of Bassett, Virginia, was ejected from the vehicle and died at the scene. Police said Hawk was not wearing a seatbelt at the time of this crash, and state police confirmed that the incident remains under active investigation. Multiple fire departments responded to a large fire earlier Wednesday morning in Pennsylvania County. A fire was reported at 12:48 a.m. on August 27th on the 900th block of Afton Road in Danville. According to Blair's Fire and Rescue, first arriving crews discovered flames breaching through the roof of a larger residence. Firefighters faced significant challenges due to the size of the home, its distance from the main roadway, and the lack of nearby hydrants. A tanker task force was activated to supply water to the scene. Multiple aid was provided by Mount Hermon Fire, Ringgold Fire, Kentucky Fire, and other Pennsylvania County agencies. Officials confirmed no injuries were reported, and the cause of this fire is still under active investigation.
We double up at Autos by Nelson, and now we're taking it to the next level. You'll still receive double the warranty on all new vehicles, but now we're offering triple the peace of mind. With free towing up to 125 miles and no collision deductible at our body shop for any new or used vehicle. It's just one more way we're tripling up at Autos by Nelson. Do you know her?
Sova Martinsville encourages men to take charge of their health starting today. Focus on 4 key areas: schedule regular checkups, eat a balanced diet, stay active, and support your mental well-being. Small, consistent steps can lead to a longer, healthier life. Whether it's hitting the gym, eating smarter, or seeing your doctor, every action counts. Let Sova help you live your best life.
Save big this summer with this exclusive offer, only available at Cunningham Tire in Bassett. Now until August 16th, you can get a $100 rebate with the purchase and installation of a set of Michelin tires from Cunningham Tire. No other local tire dealer has this exclusive offer. With over 2,700 tires in stock, you can get tires installed today. We also offer alignments, state inspections, brakes, and oil changes. Call us today to schedule your appointment, 276-629-1142. Cunningham Tire, we keep you rolling.
My name is Patrick Sharp. I'm an attorney with the law firm of Gardner, Barrow & Sharp here in Martinsville. If you've been injured in a serious automobile collision or perhaps a minor injury with a rear end collision, we've been handling personal injury cases in the area for almost 50 years. Give us a call for a free evaluation of your case, 276-638-2455.
In other news in Philadelphia will come out this summer season with fireworks and fun for this weekend. Community members are invited to a Labor Day celebration on Saturday, August 30th, with a fireworks scheduled for 8:30 p.m. The Philadelphia pools will also be open that day from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., giving families the chance to enjoy one last swim before the season ends. Organizers say the event is a way to bring the community together and thank residents for their continued support. In case of inclement weather, the fireworks will be held on Sunday, August 31st. And now news from Pennsylvania County. Emergency crews from across Pennsylvania County joined forces Thursday afternoon after two vehicles crash left one person seriously injured. The accident occurred shortly after noon and prompted a large response, according to the Chatham Rescue Squad. A lifeguard helicopter was called to the scene and lifted off from the roadway to transport the injured individual to a regional trauma center. Blair's Fire and Rescue confirmed the driver had to be freed from the wreckage before being flown out. Authorities said the second driver involved in the crash was not hurt and did not need EMS treatment. Responding agencies include the Chatham Rescue Squad, Chatham Volunteer Fire Department, Blair Volunteer Fire Department and Rescue, Virginia State Police, Pennsylvania County Public Safety and Virginia Department of Transportation, and the Pennsylvania County Sheriff's Office. Virginia State Police are continuing to investigate the circumstances surrounding this crash.
From small beginnings, I started a business here in Henry County. Through hard work, faith, and a commitment to doing what's right, I know what it takes to grow, to face challenges, and to find solutions that work. It's the same determination that I'll bring to the Board of Supervisors. Together, we can strengthen our community, create opportunities for our families, and build a future that Collinsville can be proud of. This ad's been authorized by Chris Lawless for Board of Supervisors. Thanks for tuning in to BTW21 Weather. I'm Chad Hall, and you're watching our Ashbrook Audiology weather report here. Again, beautiful Thursday, August the 28th, and man, what a beautiful day it has been. Again, we woke up this morning about 50 degrees in some areas, a little chillier as we see the temperatures drop back down, but we're looking at south side now. We got a southwest wind at about 6 miles an hour, which makes it feel really, really good. And look, south side, have you ever seen these kind of temperatures in August? 73 in Boone's Mill, Rocky Mount. Ferrum, 74 degrees. Woolwine, 74 in Stewart as well. Ararat at 73. Oak Level all the way to Ridgeway, 75 degrees. This is almost like a beautiful fall evening. I'm really concerned about this weather. Are we going to have a super cold winter? Is it going to come early? Or are we going to pay for this in a couple of weeks? We're going to see the temperatures dropping down again into the 49 here in Boone's Mill. Rocky Mount Ferrum, Oak Level is going to stay about 51. We're going to see Ararat at about 48, Stewart 49, and Woolwine at 50. And we're going to round down to about 52 degrees in Martinsville and Henry County. Oak Level is going to be about 51 degrees. Again, taking a look as it winds into our evening, those winds are going to drop out to the west to about 2 miles per hour. Overall today, we're going to give the day about a 7, but man, it is a beautiful, beautiful day. Partly cloudy skies, but it's still a beautiful day. That wind again makes it feel extremely well. 75 was the high. We're going to see again low temperatures about 52 degrees. And we had a 6:47 a.m. sunrise this morning, which was a beautiful sunrise. Now we'll take a look at our Frill Equipment 5-day forecast. We'll jump right into Friday. You're going to see mostly sunny skies, 81 degrees. That's just going to roll over into Saturday. Mostly sunny skies, about 78 degrees. We'll see some clouds coming in on Monday, Sunday, and Monday. Temperatures are going to be about the same though, 74, 76 degrees. Going to be a beautiful weekend, folks. That's my Thursday forecast. Again, big thank you to Frill Equipment and also Ashbrook Audiology for this. And again, hang in there. Tomorrow's Friday. Friday night football will kick off tomorrow, and we're going to have some beautiful weather. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow, being Friday.
Relationships, they are the most precious and important thing we have in life. An uncorrected or improperly corrected hearing loss negatively affects each and every one of those relationships. Did you know that you have hearing insurance benefits available to you? At Ashbrook Audiology, we are the region's go-to providers for benefits from affordable hearing care, true hearing, and many more. Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter, Martinsville and Danville.
All right, Coach Johnson, what's your main focus right now during conditioning, on this off-season training? What's your main focus for these guys?
Making sure we're being very specific on the details. We're breaking down the details. We want the guys to understand the small things matter, and that's all we're doing out here. You know, is just making sure guys are understanding how to route run, how to catch a football, how to tuck a football, things that they may think they just do naturally, but we want to get it in their minds, the small things, because in a football game on Friday nights, those small things matter. Those small things lead to wins or losses. So we're trying to do that. Pressure is something that I've always been told, pressure either busts pipes, but that same pressure can also form a diamond. Which one are you going to be? And we like to think that, man, we're ready to become diamonds and handle pressure. Pressure is something that you put on yourself, and we're not doing that. We're coming out here, we're going to play a game we love. A lot of us been doing it our whole life. This is going into my 16th year coaching. Love it. And just trying to get these guys to understand, you don't worry about pressure. Pressure is nothing but what other people talk about. We're just going to go out, have fun, play this game the right way. To get better every week, my varsity guys got a lot of returners, super excited about them. And I know they're feeling a little bit of pressure they're putting on themselves because we hadn't really performed the way we know we could the last 2 years. So they got a chip on their shoulder. We're being overlooked a little bit. So they're excited about it. And I'm excited about the group I have. I have a great group of senior leaders, great group of juniors behind them. And man, we're going to have some sophomores and maybe even a freshman step up and make some noise this year as well. Always Magna Vista. Always Magna Vista, Martinsville. The hometown games are always fun. You know, a lot goes into those. Outside noise goes into those games for these kids. But for me, it's fun. It's fun seeing the community get together and it being everybody in the community comes together. There's no problems, no issues, and we just have a good time. Joy. Every day I wake up, I'm not dreading coming to my job. I love what I do, and it's because I get to come work with guys who really love being here, but I also get to work with guys who I know they might need me. and they know, hey, there are days I need them. So they bring this job, this career brings me a lot of joy, and it's all because of the kids I get to work with, the administrators I get to work for, and it's just, I love it. Even in my past job, loved it. Same thing, you know, just being in 2 different schools in this county over 16 years, it's been awesome, and I've really loved it.
It's more than just football.
It is way more than football to me. You know, football is probably the last thing on the list if I had to create a list of why I'm here. Football is probably last, but man, I find joy in this job, and I love giving glory to God through this job. So it's an awesome feeling.
We're going to take another quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. I have more news when we get back.
You no longer have to come to Lee's Tire and Wheel to have your tires installed. Come on, let's go. Let me show you how it works.
The Tana de Leon translates to the lion's den in English. It refers to a place or situation that is dangerous, challenging, or intimidating, much like a lion's lair. The phrase is often used metaphorically to describe confronting difficulties or facing formidable opponents. For example, if someone says, "I'm entering the lion's den," they mean they are about to deal with a challenging situation or confront someone powerful. So it's a vivid expression that captures the idea of facing adversity head on. So right now people can go on to samiamtheonebarber.com. It's a very detailed site, easy for booking. I'm at 62 Fayette Street, Suite 114. I'm the last suite in the building.
Looking for complete office solutions? From classrooms to corporate offices, we provide tailored designs. Get everything you need for your workspace from Bassett Office Supply, conveniently located at 2266 Ferrystone Park Highway. Transforming spaces for over 50 years. Visit us today.
For nearly 30 years, Drake Extrusion offers you the personalized service and flexibility of a custom supplier. With research and development based on 2 continents, Drake is on the cutting edge of polypropylene fiber technology. We work daily with polymer suppliers to improve existing products and meet the challenge of new end uses. We not only value our products, but we also value our employees. For more information, email us at info@drakeextrusion.com or give us a call at 276-632-0159.
Hi, I'm Ginger. Welcome to Oasis Wellness Escape right here in Martinsville. We'll see you at the Oasis, located at 2559 Greensboro Road, right here in Martinsville, 276-336-3067.
Now it's time for the BTW21 Sports presented by Gym 24.
I think, we finally have a lot of experience this offseason, a lot of older guys, 4-year players, guys that understand how the process starts from beginning to end. So those guys really bought into that, and, they're here. It's been an interesting offseason already, but they've been here, they've been working. The younger guys have come in, they try to hold those guys accountable, which is something we really haven't had before. That comes with experience, leadership, those things, but they've done a good job of that. They bought into the fact that it's their team. A player-led team wins more than a coach-led team, obviously. So I think that's the message we try to put on those guys for the last couple of years. They finally figured that out, and I think they're finally showing that this offseason for sure, taking ownership of the team.
We got more guys in this year. We got more team chemistry since we've been playing longer with Fielder, and we stacking on. We started from 0-10 season, then we went to 3-7. Now we're shooting for state. I said that last year, but that's always the goal. It's just really about stacking days and getting better every day.
The expectations are high. We have depth finally. We've got guys we can play different positions. We've got experience. Those things are there now. We haven't had those the last couple of years. They know that our expectations are high. We expect to be successful. We expect to win games. We expect to fight through adversity. Those are the things we didn't do in the past. We didn't stay together in tough situations. We quit when things started getting tough. We're changing districts, but the district we're going into is really tough. They're very well-coached teams, so we got to match that and be more athletic on top of that. But I do think these guys have bought into the fact that, we got to play 4 quarters, not one, hope things go well, and then if it doesn't, we quit. That's kind of been the problem here lately. But I think we're better with that. I think they understand that it's a full team concept. In the past, individuals want to get their own stats and those kind of things. Now I think they understand that it doesn't matter. The thing that matters most is having that number in a win column at the end of the day.
We've been building in the weight room, building on the field, been building on everything really, because nobody can ever be perfect, but that's what we hope to achieve in the coming up season. Physically, I think we're feeling a lot better from last season. I think we improved a lot. For me, it looks like working hard every day in practice, doing everything right, getting the little details right, just doing the little things so we can hope to achieve the big things.
Discipline. We got to increase our weight, and we can't slack off doing this, and it's all about our leaders. Like, if the seniors don't step up, then we ain't really got a team. Yeah, it's tougher, definitely. You got to make sure you up to par with everything you do. You got to be a good role model for, the freshmen and sophomores that don't really know anything yet. You really got to live to the standard,
They've come right in and fit right in. We've got a lot of, not a lot, we got a few guys that hadn't played in the last couple of years that are playing now. They've had a good impact already. The guys have meshed well with those guys. And they're tough-minded guys. That's the main thing, at least right now. When you get in the season, you'll find out who's really tough and who's not. But I think that everything's kind of meshed well together. We've got a new rule this year, 60%. If you don't make the offseason 60% of the time, you don't get to play. And I think that helps. The guys that are in and out all the time, they're not here. So that togetherness is there, and those guys they kind of bought in. They understand that it's an investment. They put that investment in, and they work hard for it. Our thing is we've got the skill level, we've got strength, we got experience. We've got to have mental toughness. That's all we've talked about is mental toughness. You can't quit. In the second quarter, things are tough. You can't quit in the fourth quarter when things are tough. And on the flip side of that, you can't quit when you're up, when you're winning. You've got to play 4 straight quarters of mental tough football and play-by-play kind of situation. You can't get high when it's high. You can't get low when it's low. You got to play through that. And I think that's been our whole talk. We've got to be mentally tough. We've had a good off season. We've had guys that have put a lot of work in, but all that stuff doesn't matter if you quit. The second things get tough, then you just waste your off season. So that's been our thing. Do better, get tougher. We talk about grit. That's one of our main things. We don't say it all the time, but we know that's what we're talking about. Grit. You got to fight through stuff. We're a program that's going to be built on grit, and I think they understand what that looks like now. They've seen what happens. You look at last year, our second quarters in a couple games were bad. We were in tight ball games early. We quit. We can't do that. Give yourself a chance in third and fourth quarter. Who knows what's going to happen?
We'll take our very last commercial break. When we get back, we'll have your Apex Bail Bonds Crime Report.
Frustrated by that crack in your windshield? At Daniels Auto Glass, we don't just fix glass, we restore your peace of mind. Our certified technicians use top-grade materials and precision techniques to repair or replace any auto glass damage. Need us to come to you? Our mobile service brings our expertise right to your home or office. Don't let that chip become a crack, or that crack become a bigger problem. We are ready to serve you. Daniels Auto Glass, clear views ahead, peace of mind guaranteed.
When you need help on the road, trust the name that's always there. Harbor Towing and Recovery, located at 6010 Greensboro Road in Ridgeway, Virginia. We're certified, licensed, and insured, ready to serve you any time of day or night. Whether it's tires, brakes, or engine repair, we've got you covered. Call 276-632-2580, and remember, in a roadside emergency, tell the police to call Harbor Towing and Recovery, a name you can trust.
Blue Ridge Aquaculture is hiring both full-time and part-time drivers. Home every other night. CDL, Class A, and 2 years of experience required. Excellent benefit package including medical, dental, vision, life, short-term disability, and long-term disability, and 401k. Apply online at www.blueridgeaquaculture.com.
At PVT Express, we're fast, we're reliable, and we're here when you need us. From oil changes to major jobs, PVT has you covered with the best technicians in the business. Stop by our service center where our certified technicians will get your oil change done right. Visit us today at PVT Express, where speed meets service. PVT Express, done right.
Legacy Insurance is your choice for great service, staff, and experience. Legacy wants the best for what fits your needs. They offer multiple plans and services to fit your needs and your budget. These services include Medicare, healthcare, life insurance, annuities, and other financial services. Legacy wants to make sure that you have the right plan. Give Legacy a call at 276-358-4001.
Thank you for being here, BTW21 for your Apex Bail Bonds Sky Report, today being August the 14th. First up being Rodney Connor, Henry, Virginia, position on Schedule 1 or 2, drugs. William Ray, Henry, Virginia, assault on a law officer, abduction by force, failure to stop for law enforcement, prevent law enforcement in making an arrest, and probation violation 9 counts. Ronnie Powell, Henry, Virginia, grand larceny, auto theft. Isaiah Guthrie, Henry, Virginia, assault on law enforcement. Carrie Harlow, Henry, Virginia, bomb threat. Alyssa Anthony, Henry, Virginia, assault on a family member. And ultimately, Robert Rymowski Jr., Henry, Virginia, probation violation, felony. Thank you for being here with BTW21 for your Apex Bail Bonds Crime Report.
If you slip up, you need a bondsman you can trust at your side. At Apex Bail Bonds in Martinsville, our agents are with you at every step, not just the day you bond out. Need affordable bail? You'll get the same low rates we offer in Danville and Reedsville. Apex Bail Bonds has the only bail bondsman around licensed on both sides of the Virginia-Carolina line. Provides fast releases and affordable bail at the lowest rates allowed by law. Apex Bail Bonds, Martinsville, across from Checkered Pig, for the lowest rates allowed.
Sandra Lynn Ramsey Hall, 62, of Bassett, Virginia, entered her heavenly rest Wednesday, August the 20th, 2025. A visitation was held Friday, August the 22nd, from 5 to 7 p.m. at Wright Funeral Service Chapel, Bassett Chapel, in Oak Level Road, Bassett, Virginia. Wright Funeral Service and Crematory is serving the family. Melvin Ray Gunter Jr., 50, of Martinsville, Virginia, transitioned from this earthly life Friday, August the 22nd, 2025. A funeral will be held Saturday, August the 30th at 5 p.m. at Wright Funeral Service Chapel. Visitation will be 1 hour prior to that service. Wright Funeral Service and Crematory is serving the family. Raymond Calvin Brown transitioned from this earthly life Friday, August the 22nd, 2025. A funeral will be held Friday, August the 29th at 1 p.m. at Wright Funeral Service Chapel. Visitation will be 1/2 hour prior to that service. A floating visitation will be Thursday, August the 28th from 3 to 5 at the funeral home. Donald J. Jamison, 62, of Vicksburg, Virginia, transitioned from this earthly life Friday, August the 22nd, 2025. A memorial service will be held at a later date. Wright Funeral Service and Crematory is serving the family. Online condolences, wrightfuneralservices.net.
Now introducing the Bassett Signature Package. With the addition of the horse and carriage as a transportation option to the cemetery, this package allows the family to add a level of elegance at an already difficult time. Call or come see us for all your pre-need and at-need concerns. Bassett Funeral Service, 3665 Ferrystone Park Highway, 276-629-1.
In other news coming from Henry County, the Henry County Board of Zoning Appeals has rejected the request to reopen the former Oak Level Raceway. During a public hearing Wednesday afternoon, board members voted unanimously to deny the special use permit that would have allowed motorsports and entertainment events at that site. The property located at the end of Raceway Drive in the Reed Creek District is zoned Agriculture District A1. Officials did not approve the request, citing zone restrictions and the property's current land use designation. The permit request sparked discussion among residents, with some voting supporters for revitalizing the racetrack, while others raised concerns about noise, traffic, and impact on nearby homes. By denying this permit, the board has effectively blocked efforts to resume racing at the site under its certain zoning. The Oak Level Raceway, which once hosted local racing events, has been closed for several years. The board's decision leaves the future of the property uncertain. In other news coming from Carroll County, the Virginia State Police are investigating a fatal crash that claimed the life of a Bassett man earlier Sunday morning in Carroll County. The crash happened at around 1:29 a.m. on August 24th along Route 58 near Shaner's Way. According to investigators, a 2012 Toyota Venza traveling westbound ran off the right side of the roadway, striking a culvert and an embankment before overturning multiple times. The driver, identified as 46-year-old George Hawk of Bassett, Virginia, was ejected from the vehicle and died at the scene. Police said Hawk was not wearing a seatbelt at the time of this crash, and state police confirmed that the incident remains under active investigation. Multiple fire departments responded to a large fire earlier Wednesday morning in Pennsylvania County. A fire was reported at 12:48 a.m. on August 27th on the 900th block of Afton Road.